What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Man. What you all doing today? Almost tripped on a rock there. We are out in the middle of nowhere, literally middle of nowhere, Montana mountains out here. I just drove forever down to the middle of these mountains out here. There's literally nothing out here. Oh, hold up one second. So we're out here in the middle of the mountains. Been driving for hours from our last location, just out into the mountains, down the roughest road that I've traveled down this trip entirely. And there's a storm coming in on us. We're way behind. I had 5 things I wanted to do, and I'm only getting to my second, and we're running out of light already. And there's a storm coming in, and I'm in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. So kind of crazy. We're running out of time. We got to get moving. But I spotted something. We're not even at our second location yet, but I spotted something in the woods here in the mountains that I had to stop and pull over and show you guys. Let's have a look. This old car from Lord knows how old this thing is. Look at this old chassis. We got a bit of a tire in there, the long skinny tires. Not many of the fenders or anything left, mostly just the chassis. And like this big long side step on the left side here that's still left here. I have no idea what this vehicle would have been. It almost looks like one of those red or yellow tourist jammers or whatever that you see in the Yellowstone or Glacier. And that's literally all I was going to show you. But I was like, what's that noise? And there's this crazy like mountain stream or spring or whatever it is, just running on down right past us down here. How cool is this, guys? Oh, animal tracks. Uh-oh. We got some big animal tracks here, possibly moose. Actually, they look very much like moose tracks. I don't know about that. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, so don't have my sidearm on me. Probably should, because this is bear and grizzly country still, and we're way out in the sticks, and I'm making lots of noise. And I've already run into a moose today. Don't really want to do that again. So we are walking back up to my van right now, keeping an eye around us. Where are we going today? What's today's location? Well, we are going to Coolidge Ghost Town. Really, really cool pictures on the internet. I looked up for it. It's a ghost town way, way out in the middle of nowhere in the mountains that nature's pretty much been reclaiming, and it looks super creepy but cool at the same time. So this was on high priority on my list. Even though it's taken me way off where I want to be, or how close I want to be to getting back home, it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. So I want to see this. Unfortunately, this road is terrible. I can hear all the stuff in the back of my van just getting thrown all over the place. It's not good. I'm going to have quite a mess to clean up today. Alright guys, let's hit the road, get over to the location so we can start filming. Okay, so there's a parking lot here. I guess we gotta hike to the rest of it, but straight off the parking lot, I found a huge miner's dump here with all lead soldered cans. Check it out, guys. This is a big miner's dump. Look at all the tin just scattered all around. I bet this is much larger plenty of years ago. And you can see old roads and trails going through here. I can hear a river off in the distance. But over this way where it says road closed, I believe there's some signage. So we're gonna go check that out. Maybe that'll give us an idea where to look. Look at these beautiful mountains, guys. All right, so we have this sign here. Coolidge, Montana. We invite you to take this short 1-mile hike and stroll along the streets of what once was the bustling town of Coolidge. Imagine what life may have been here between 1914 and 1927, when hopes were high for the success of the Elkhorn mining district. Standing on this spot, you might have heard the distant clang of ore carts or heavy drumming of the crusher from the mill. In those days, you might have met supply wagons along this trail, remnants of the mine and mill, shells of homes and businesses are all that is left of to mark this once promising mining town. Okay, so here's a little map. I am here, and Coolidge, I guess this whole area is Coolidge mining historic site, so I guess we explore this whole area here. And here's, I guess, a map of what it would look like, or would have looked like. I'm not sure what it looks like right now, but we'll find out, I guess. Okay, we're all the way up here. We're gonna follow the river up, basically, to the town. It's, we'll figure it out. We've got a bit of hiking to do, it looks like, so let's head on out. But look at this giant building. I wonder what's left of that building there. Must be high in elevation. I can hear my ears starting to go, and it's really hard to breathe up here. But I'm a little bit iffy about it. It's getting dark out here. The woods are thick, and after my close encounter earlier today, I'm a bit on edge about deadly animals now, so we gotta watch out. I got about, I think it said it's a mile hike out to this town site. I'm on an old road going into it. You can't take a car up here anymore, but you can hike it. I'm just really weary because clouds are out. It's kind of stormy. It's kind of raining. It's kind of perfect animal time. Super wet out here. All these streams just running on through here. You can see coming down from the mountains, all this water. Here's another big one. Just sort of coming straight out of the mountain, right into the road, goes down here. It's very cool. So we have good news and bad news. Good news is I ran into some hikers and they said that they haven't seen any deadly animals out here, just deer. So that's good to know. But bad news is they're all hiking out while I'm hiking in, and it's getting darker and darker. So that's kind of shady. But apparently it's worth it. Apparently this site will blow my mind away, so we have to do it, guys. It's worth the risk. Okay, we got a problem now. I'm not even a minute further down the trail from when I last talked to you, and I got hail hitting me. It's literally ice bouncing off me right now. I just hope the rain doesn't follow. I can deal with a bit of hail, but just leave the rain away. I do not want to get stuck out here in the middle of nowhere in a storm. Oh, we see relics. We see relics. We got tin. I don't know what this is. Some sort of stove or something. It's all rotted out. Lots of tin around here. And look at this mound right here. We've got a whole bunch of tailings pile right there. Somebody's been stacking up something. I don't know if there's a shaft back there. I kind of want to go up there and see. Curiosity is getting the better of me. It could be just a random tailing pile, but there could be a shaft behind it. I don't know. Well, there could be a moose behind it. Oh, dang it. Oh no, the hail's getting bigger. Oh, the hail's getting big and heavy. Oh dear. Oh, I'm stuck in the hail. That's not great. Shoot. Ah. Okay. We're stuck in a hailstorm right now, guys. Trying to hike to this. Oh man, I hope it's quick. Ah, dang it. Oh, see the ice? Hail bouncing around everywhere. Is that a crystal? That looks like a crystal there. That's cool. Ow! The hail is just destroying me right now. It looks like there's what was an open trench shaft back here. If I can get through this hail. Okay, yep. I don't know if there's an actual shaft going into the mountain there. You can see the stacked stone to the side here. Definitely an open trench shaft coming down here. And they've taken all this tailings and shoved it right here. That's cool. All right. Man, I hope this hail stops soon. Well, unfortunately the rain's getting worse. It's not great for me. But we did find this, what seems to be a shaft that's sort of collapsed here in the ground. Let's go down and check that out. I see some metal down there too. Oh, this is shady. I don't like this. Slippery, very slippery. Oh Lord, is there anything under there? I should probably look under there before I go under there. There could be animals that I don't want to see. Shoot, that's sketchy. That could be a bear's den for all I know. Let's get on the other side. Okay. That might actually be a cabin. I see what looks like more like a doorway there. So it looks like a collapsed cabin, maybe. Uh-oh. Ah, dang it. We're in the middle of a storm, guys. Not a great time to be out here. Here's a river. The river's flowing right down through here. And of course I've gone off trail. Like I always do. Can't help myself. Montana wilderness probably ain't the greatest place to be off trail. Okay, we have maybe a bridge or what? I don't know. I don't know what this was. We got some cement foundations here though. That's kind of cool. Check that out. Not really sure exactly because there's no bridge foundation on the other side, so maybe it's something else to do with the milling of the rock or whatever, the ore. Oh, I see some broken timbers down through the woods there too. But again, I can't get over there because there's a river in the way. Check this out, guys. Just walking through the woods here. At least I found some other hikers, so I know I'm not alone out here, thankfully. There's a big giant boulder over there. Look at the size of that thing. Check this massive boulder out, guys. It's very cool. Let's see if there's anything up here. I see a trail going up here. Oh, this is cool. I don't know. It's pretty solid, whatever that's from. Solid steel pipe of some sort. Yeah, I don't see anything, just a bunch of downed trees over here. Let's keep going. Well, there's a remnants of something big here. I really don't know what this is of. For all I know, it could be some sort of carriage or something for transportation. I have no idea, guys. And there's that beautiful creek again. You must have park rangers or somebody come out here because it's fenced, it's gated off, but I can see fresh tire tracks along here. So people definitely drive through here. Man, I can just imagine what's on the other side of this creek that I'm missing out on right now. Oh, what a beautiful scene that is, guys. And then, look. We have ruins, mining town ruins over here. How cool is this? Check this out, guys. Look, we have a cabin here. It's definitely seen better days. You can see the old tin on the roof. There's the old stovepipe hole that's fallen in. Wow. There's some more collapsed ones over here. This one's still got the stovepipe in the roof. And the tar all painted up on the roof to stop it from leaking, as you can see. It's very cool. And then there's more down here by the river. Could you imagine having a cabin by the river here? That's so cool. Okay, here we are. This is where we are here. So we're on this side of the river. There's a whole bunch of town to see down this way, apparently. And if we cross, there's a bridge here. This will take us, there's a mine actually in there. It's probably closed off. We probably can't get in there, though I'd love to, but I didn't bring my flashlight. Maybe another time if it's open, I don't know. I'd very much doubt it's open. We have elevated track along here, the gigantic mill all the way back here, which I really want to see. The boilers are down here. Oh man, and some rail along here, amongst some other buildings. And there's a pool hall and a lumber mill here. Whether they're still existing, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Former structures. So they're gone, but whether there's anything left there, I don't know. Existing structures here. Okay, let's go, guys. Wow. More cabins to my right. We have more cabins to my left. In all sorts of various stages of decomposition and collapse. Oh, another miners. There's cans, tin all through the hill here. Look at this gigantic miners dump. Can you imagine what cool stuff lay under the earth? Could be people's broken spectacles. Could be coins. It could be some really rare bottles up in here. Mostly tin, as you can see on the surface. But you don't know. So you can see the broken glass. There could be more under the ground. But look at this, guys. Look at all the tin. It's an ocean of tin out here. And then there's this little shack here. This is pretty cool. It's kind of collapsed backwards into the earth. Oh my Lord, there's more. More piles of tin. This is definitely a very, very busy town. Oh, there's a stove up here. And barrels and more tin. Oh my Lord, we have to check it all out. Yep, this one's definitely seen better days, guys. I'm out of breath from hiking and talking to you guys, and we're kind of in an elevated area in the mountains here. But look at this stove. We have to check the stove out, guys. We have to check the stove out. In a giant pile of tin. Look at this. And there's a barrel here too. Oh, this little single burner stove here. Very cool. The plates are all rotted and broken away. And we have this big 40-gallon drum. And right here, another ocean of scrap tin everywhere. And then more. There's more over here. This whole hillside scattered. So this hillside here that I stand on, so you can see a flue piece here. There's probably a cabin right near here. And all these dump piles were probably between all the miners' cabins. They'd have dump piles in between the cabins where they'd throw all their scrap. You can see more fluing here, more tin. But yeah, this hillside is where all the miners had their cabins and stuff. And that's why you're seeing stoves and dilapidated buildings and trash piles everywhere. They didn't really have a dump, so they'd just dump around the hillside in big piles. Oh, I see a bridge and more timber. We're not going to go across the bridge. We're going to check the rest of the town out first. But look at these holes. These were what would have been home sites. So it would have been sort of partially dug into the ground. Like this. Some people might mistake that for a shaft, but it's not. And this big one here, this might have actually just been a big dump pile, but it's not very full, so I don't know. hard to tell, but see all the stacked stone around the outside makes me think possibly it was a building structure. This is a much bigger building over here, and there's a big stove outside of it. That's cool. Let's check the stove out first. And then over here, lots more collapsed buildings by the river. Wow, this is in a lot better condition, guys. Look at the stove. The doors are still sort of attached. Look at this door. It's rusted solid, but it's there. This one actually works. Look at that, guys. What's in the oven? Very cool, guys. All right, let's check this building out. I don't think I can go in there because it's pretty collapsed in the ceiling. This back room maybe though. Let's have a look. Oh, something's been ripping that up. I don't know what. Maybe a squirrel. Oh, it's getting warm. I see more iron. That's some more remnants of a stove in here. Okay. Definitely not climbing in there, guys. It's cool. Look at that. There's another stove right down on the street there. That's cool. Just like granite, there's a lot of stoves abandoned in this town. They're just too heavy to carry out of there. Once they were done, they just left them all in the town. Another little miner's cabin. I guarantee if you get under these floors and metal detect, you're gonna find some relics down there. But again, I don't know what the laws are for as far as metal detecting in Montana, especially like historical sites here. I don't think they'd allow that. I'm just saying, it'd be fun, but we can't break the law, so we're not gonna do that. Oh man, more buildings. Oh, there's just stuff everywhere out here, guys. This is, I gotta say, this town's cooler than Granite because the location is really cool and it's right by, oh my lord. This is a sight, guys. I wish I brought my camera. Oh my lord. Okay, guys, let's go. I'll show you this. So we have this. I walked around this and then come to see this. Look at this house that's fallen into the creek here. Look at it. The creek's running right through it. It's amazing, guys. Squirrel. Scared the out of me. Squirrel, what are you doing? Are you watching me, sir? Are you being silly? What are you doing? Huh? Say hello to YouTube. Say hello to the YouTubes. Yes, you're on the YouTubes, sir. You're on the YouTubes. Say hello to your fans. What you got to say to all your fans out there? Not much? Okay. You're just too cute, so. You're just too cute. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me, so. He's big. He's a lot bigger than the other ones I've seen. He's been eating well. He looks like he wants to bite me though. I don't know about that. Hello. I think you're a squirrel, right? You look too big to be a chipmunk. You must be like an antelope squirrel or something, right? I don't know. You tell me so. Okay, well we're gonna go back to the river house, okay? Okay, back to the river house. Look at this. Oh man, my pants. Oh look, there's like a dam or something going on here. I don't know if a beaver dammed it up or if that's like the foundations that have washed down into the river here. It's really cool. Let's get down there. Oh man. Oh. 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 Wow. Look at that, guys. Is that cool or what? It smells really bad in here. It smells really, really bad. Musty, rotten wood. So this is quite cool, guys. You can see tins and logs and all sorts of wood from the buildings and stuff that's washed down here and made like this dam wall, and then it drops down through the building and washes down on through the creek there. Look how crystal clear this water is. You can see straight through it, guys. Amazing. This is definitely by far my favorite ghost town so far. I know I only did one other one today, but in America overall, this is definitely my favorite, guys. There's more buildings, and just the location is absolutely beautiful. There's like, I don't even know where to look because there's so much going on out here. The river's beautiful, the buildings, the dilapidation, the animals, all sorts of stuff, guys. And I see a building that hasn't collapsed over there, and it looks really cool. Let's head on that way. Look at this. You got more buildings. There's a big old hole in the ground. That could have been something, I don't know, maybe a shaft. More buildings. This one was a big log cabin style. It had logs instead of the milled wood like these ones did. But look at the big flue piece coming out the top there. They must have had a huge stove in there. Maybe a stone fireplace or something. And then this one, whoever had this probably had some good money, because this is a big sturdy log cabin type building. Look at the little metal bars on the window here. Little metal bars, they look really cool. They would have, I suppose, plate glass through here. But even they wanted bars on their windows so nobody would break in. Then we have this little shack down here, which we're going to look at in a sec. But there's all these old cabin sites. Like that's a cabin site. It's all dilapidated and run down. That beyond it there's a whole bunch more up there. There's still like a shack up here standing that I kind of want to go look at, and more over there, more way down there. But let's quickly have a look at this little building. What is that? There's something almost looks like a light hanging out of the roof. That looks more modern. That's definitely more modern. I don't know if it's a gas fitting or a electric fitting, I can't tell, but it looks like it was put in there more recently than, well, not recently, it's old for sure, but it's definitely not early 1900s. Okay. Floor's fallen away a fair bit in some spots. Is that a toilet in the corner? I'm not fully sure. It's a weird looking cabin. I don't really know what this is for, but I don't really want to step in too much. But look at the view out the window. If this was a cabin for a miner, that would have been their view, sitting here in the evening after finishing a hard, long day of work. Just enjoying a whiskey or a beer, maybe a coffee if they had some, and just chilling out, looking at the river go by. Absolutely amazing, guys. Now we walk down this little road, and in the distance you can see a building that's definitely stood the test of time, because unlike all the rest of them, it's standing pretty strong and firm. I wonder if we can go in there. We'll see. But yeah, very cool, guys. Somehow it's still standing, unlike its neighbor. This is another gigantic building, but it's definitely collapsed. There's not much left of that one. Let's look. Let's take a quick look at this one first. Oh yeah, this thing's had some rough times. A lot of snow sitting on it, a lot of rain. This poor old building's gone to the waste. All right, on to over here. Let's have a look at this one. I see there's other buildings around it here. You can see the stone structures. Well, maybe that was something else, but yeah, you can see where the roof's collapsed on this one here. That would have been the foundation floor right here. Oh, big old piece of metal. This one, it looks like someone redid the tin on the roof, maybe back in the 70s or something. I guess they wanted this one to survive. And for the most part, it seems to have. They put even some shingling on the outside to try make the walls not rot out. So this was, in more modern times, looked after a bit. You can see drywall and what appears to be lino inside here. So somebody was probably using this back in the 60s or 70s. It stinks really bad in there. Definitely rodents are living in there. This is not going so well. The back side here looks like it's had a bit of snow or water damage. Well, let's go to the front because that's what looks really cool. They have the porch there and everything. Unfortunately, you can see someone's broken the windows out here and they've had to board the inside up. It's another piece of a stove laying out here. And before we go look at it, there's a sign down at the front. I want to look at that. It might be some info. Here's another stove. Oh man. What the heck? That's not... Well, whatever was on there is washed away. And then someone in, like, I'm guessing red paint, maybe. Hopefully it's not blood, but it says, "Play with me." That's eerie. No, so I don't want to. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that sign out the front now, but we are going to go up and take a little look inside. There's got to be something worth looking at up here. I know it. Oh, the stairs have seen better days. Okay, guys. It's the come play with me house. Let's see if I can get past the broken stairs. Oh man, yeah, a lot of people have been in here. So stay out. I can't remember. I can't read the rest of that. Stay out, I don't know. There's something being burnt in here. There's an old 40 gal drum. There's lots of rodent poop everywhere. A ton of graffiti. I don't want to even go in here because it's so gross. You don't know what animals will be in here. Ooh, that's so gross. I'm backing out of there. Backing out. Alright. Ugh. That's nasty. Ugh. That was pretty gross, guys. Definitely not poking my head in there any further. It's very disgusting in there. I can tell a lot of people have been in there, but man, is it disgusting. I don't want anything to do with that. Well, let's have a... From the side, I'm not going to go in there, but there's a deck on this side as well. Creepy. This is very creepy. Just from the deck, we'll look. Oh, God. Creepy. A lot of graffiti, unfortunately. I don't know who would actually want to go in there. It's so disgusting in there. Ugh. Look at this giant stove here, guys. Another one. Unfortunately, someone shot this one to pieces. Oh, another shack. Full of sawdust, which means some animals have been living in it quite heavily and chewing on it quite heavily. What the heck? What is this? Is this a chicken coop or is it an assay office? Assay office. To tell. Lots of gross stuff in there. Another stove. This town is definitely not in shortage of stoves, guys. Although we are in the Montana mountains. Winters were horrible up here. If you didn't have a stove, you probably weren't going to survive up here. Another collapsed building. Oh, I see some information down there that hasn't been graffitied. Let's go look at that. Okay, we actually got a sign that hasn't been ripped apart. This is good. Frontiers of Opportunity. Many of the biggest names in economic history of this country are linked to mining in Montana. Rothschild, we all know. Rockefeller, Daley Hurst, the late 1800s through the early 1900s was a time of speculation and growth, of fortunes made and lost. The story of William R. Allen and the town of Coolidge represents a small chapter in that history. Okay. William R. Allen was born in French Gulch in a small mining area near Anaconda, Montana, which we actually drove through earlier. In July 1871, after graduating with honors from Helena Business College, he went to work for the Copper King, Marcus Daly, managing several of his business endeavors, including Anaconda Company's electric light, sheet metal, railway, waterworks, and lumber mills. In 1902, Allen was elected to the House of Representatives, but retired from politics in 1913 to focus on developing the Elkhorn mining enterprise. A skillful promoter, he attracted investors from the US and London to finance the development of the mine's mill and the railway company that built the rail line from the town to Divide to the mine. Although by 1933 his dream of a successful mining venture was in jeopardy, he never gave up hope, and the mine and its development occupied his next 20 years. And look at the gigantic mill up here that he's built. I don't know what's left of that mill anymore, probably just the concrete foundations. But look at all this. It's insane, guys, insane. Here we have another large building that's obviously down and collapsed. More smaller structures and larger structures on here. And over here, and over there. Very cool. We're going to look at them all as we go past. And more tin. This cabin's collecting a few trees on top of it here. Definitely not looking great. And there's that beautiful creek down there running on through. And we have more cabins sitting over here. It's quite a tall looking one up there. It's very much fallen down, but look how tall the walls are on the end there. There's a big building. More. Look at that big building. And more. Oh, okay. I thought that was a shaft entrance up there, but I think it's just a shack leaning against the tailing pile back there. Okay. Just catching my breath, guys. We're getting some really thick forest back here. Look at this giant boulder here. And they're still building houses up here. Oh, I see squirrels. Looks like a little shack or outhouse up on a hill that's still standing. More dump piles of tin down in the forest. Let's cool. Let's see if there's anything else up this trail. Little creek running down through here. Okay, I see some really bright sign up in this hillside here. It's on this trail that goes up into the mountain. It's very thick up here. I need to see what that says. Okay. Area restrictions. Area closed to belong to all motor vehicles, including snowmobiles, to protect resources. Foot and stock travel. Okay. Well, I'm not going up there. I will follow down here a little bit longer. See if there's anything else down here. I think I'm the only one out this far now. The other hikers come back past me. So we still have to go see the mill site and the mine shaft site that goes into the mountain. But I just wanted to see what was up this trail. It looks like there's no other mining cabins up here, but it's very wild looking back here. I think they're, well, you know, I don't know, probably just animals up here. And it's getting late, so I probably shouldn't go too far up here. Yeah, I think I might turn around. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. This trail gives me bad vibes back there. We're very thick in the forest. Nightfall will be coming soon, and I'm all by my lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. So I think we'll go back. We'll go see the mining mill area. Maybe the shaft if it's there. We'll see. Look at the size of these timbers, guys. I'm a size 12 to 13 shoe. I'm not even as big as these timbers. All right. We are here at the fork. This takes us across the river to see other cool stuff here. All right, guys, we're crossing the river and we're gonna head over and hopefully find the mine shaft and the mill site and the stamps. Hopefully the big old stamps are here. Ooh, it's very pretty up here, guys. Check it out. Very cool. All right, guys, let's keep going. For YouTube's Mr. Squirrel, you are on YouTube's now. How do you? Oh, Squirrel doesn't want to be on YouTube's. Come back, Squirrel. Don't you want to be on my YouTube's? Come back. He runs away. No. Okay, guys. So I just come out to this little clearing where you can still see some workings from the old mine here. But check out the mountains behind me. Oh my Lord. Couldn't see those in the forest. I certainly see them now, guys. That's amazing. All right, we gotta go see what else we can get into over here before it gets dark, because we're gonna have to go back soon and we still have to find a campsite. I have no idea where I'm gonna go tonight. Fun. Whew. Going up mountain, getting pretty sweaty up here. I'm getting closer to the mountains though. It's pretty cool. I'm exhausted. Is there even anything up here? I see a lot of boulders. Tons of boulders. I don't really... Oh, landslide area? Maybe? Ooh, I see a shack. There is stuff up here, guys. It better be worth it. I've done so much hiking today. 2 ghost towns, 2 mountains. Fun times. Check it out. There's the mountains. Boulders. I think that's a landslide up there that they've netted off. I don't know if that's anything to do with the mine there. There's a little shack right here. Oh, are those the stamp mills? Oh, could be. Let's go look. Smells really bad up here. Makes me think there's animal activity up here. So you have to be on the lookout, guys. All right, that looks like a mine shaft right there. Yep, we found the mine shaft, guys. There's the mine shaft. It's kind of had some landslides around it, but they've cleared it a bit. It's chained up. You can't go in there. Off to the left here, there's a bunch of old broken buildings, but they've fenced that off, so they don't want you to go down there. But we can see the mine shaft. There's water coming out of the mine shaft. That's cool. It's quite a climb to get up here, but we're up here. Oh wow. It looks like someone's cut the chains off the fence out here before. They got brand new fresh chains, look, probably barely a few weeks old. The mine's absolutely full of water, guys. It's pouring water out of the mountain. Trespassing. No trespassing. Right, I'm not going in. I can't go in even if I wanted to. It's pretty spooky in there. And very wet. I wouldn't want to go in there anyway. No, thank you. Alright, so that's the mine shaft. I don't know what direction it is, I guess east if we're looking at the map, is supposedly the mine stamps, and further on down is the mill. The mill's supposed to be huge. I think that's the other track that we didn't take yet, so we'll have to go back down and take that track. Hopefully it's not up another mountainside. But I see something that kind of resembles maybe a mine stamp crusher here. There's a cool looking shed here. Let's check it out. Here's a cool looking shed. Guess they had electricity up here at some stage, as you can see. So maybe they did have some more modern lights in there. This just looks like some sort of tool shed maybe. All sorts of busted up wood here. I'm not fully sure what this building is, but it looks like a mine stamp crusher. Yeah, you can see the ore shooting down through these ore bins here. All the crushed material. But where are the crusher heads? That's what I want to know. This might not have been the crusher. You know what? This might. Yep, this is a rail line going through here. You can see this track coming through here. This is the elevated rail line, guys. This is where the ore train carts or whatever would come through here. And I don't know if this is pre-crushed ore that was put in here, or if the crusher heads are back here, but I don't see any crusher heads. I just see a big sort of ore bin thing. They might have tipped ore in from the top down here. It's packed in there a fair bit. That goes up a little bit there. There's some of that track here. Chipmunk, hello. There's some of that rail line here curling around. It's all bent up. And yeah, I don't see any ore crusher heads or anything here, so kind of confused, but I know what these are. These are the ore, they would have had full lids, but they're all rotted out now. And you would have lifted them and ore would have flowed down into ore carts or train carts down here and gone on down the valley here. Now, I don't know whether I can follow this down to the mill or not, or whether I got to go back down the way I came to go to the mill. I'm going to walk down here and see if I can get down to the mill from here. They may have blocked it off from us. But you can see there was other buildings all along this train track here, or train line, or ore line, whatever it was. You can see all these dilapidated, collapsed buildings. This here is very cool. This stuff, it's not even rusted. They would have bolted this into the mine wall in the roof to stop collapses. That might have been a more modern endeavor. When Park Ranger Service come out here, they probably tried to shore it up, make it a bit safer. Oh, well, it's down now, but there's a fence that the Park Service have put in here to stop people hiking this trail by the looks of it. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me, but it's all fallen down. You know, the animals ripped it down, I don't know. Here's some siding. Would have been shoring up the rail line here, like a retaining wall. And I don't know if it's from people or animals, but this track's definitely still quite used. You can see all the retaining walls falling away down the side of the rail line here. We're gonna follow it and see if it takes us to the mill or not. All right. I don't know why, but I have a very uneasy feeling about this line here, or this trail. It's very spooky, and I don't really have anywhere to escape from. There's some steep mountain here, steep mountain here. If a bear comes down this line, or a moose, I'm kind of in trouble. I'm just hoping this pops out at the mill very soon, because I can't really see far past here. Don't like it, guys. There's a ton of lumber all down this mountain from where it's all fallen away. Probably part of the tracks. All the track lumber's all gone from here too. Probably thrown down the side here. Oh, here we go. Some of it's still here. Some of the track lumber's still on the track here. They didn't throw this bit away. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. All the timber's still on the line here. All the steel track's gone, but the timber's still here. Oh, squirrel scared me. I have to be very vigilant here because, as I said, this is apex predator territory here. And I'm in the middle of it almost, well, where I'm at right now, nobody's out here. I'm all by myself out here. And I don't have a 357 or a 44. All I got is a 9mm. Not great for bears. So I need to be very alert. Where the heck is this stamp now? It's kind of frustrating. I hope it's not much further. Okay, problem and not a problem. The railway is taking me somewhere. Problem being, it's taking me above the stamp mill. I can see the stamp mill down in the distance. I just hope I can get down in there. I'm not so sure that I'm supposed to be up here. Whoa. This is a big operation, guys. I can see the foundations. There's not much left of the mill, just the foundations and lumber sitting on top of it. Oh, dang it. I don't know if I can get down there. The squirrel scared me. Damn it, squirrel. The railway line has completely collapsed in this section. Hello, squirrel. What do you got there, squirrel? Dang it, he ran away. Oh, man. I'm going to try walk down here. I don't know. Dear Lord. I don't think I was supposed to come up this way. This is sketchy, guys. It's completely like the mountainside drops away and it's like wooden railroad from here and it's all collapsed. And I got to somehow get down over it. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. There's the mill. It's gigantic. I'm up in the mountains. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here, to be honest. I have no idea where the trail is. Yeah, there's a cabin down there. I think I'm supposed to be down the bottom there. But somehow I ended up here. So we gotta get down there. Oh, Lord. Look at the stamps. I think they're part of the stamp. So they would have stamped it up here by the looks of it. All right, let's try to get down there without ceasing to exist. That would be nice. I always get myself into these predicaments. Oh, there's a lot of interesting stuff. I think I see the boilers over here. All this rusted iron. I think that's the boilers. I don't know what this big platform here is. There's a lot of rotten wood up here though. Oh Lord, what is this? A heck of a lot of mud that I don't like any of the looks of. Okay. Oh Lord, have no animals up here, please. I don't want any death animals raining down on me. Dude, look at the sheer size of what... See the foundation's way, way, way down the bottom? This thing would have been coming up way up into the hills here. This would have been an absolutely insane sized building. I just gotta figure out how to get down. Oh my Lord, there's more all the way up here. It went all the way up into the mountain. And then the train line went past the back of it. That's crazy. Oh, there's pulley systems in the woods there. See the big cogs on there's part of a belt over there. Wow. I see water pipes over here. Oh my Lord, there's so much cool stuff up here. Again, I don't know. I don't know whether I took the right way, but there's a trail here that comes up here, so maybe you can come up here. But again, I don't think I was supposed to take the rail line. Okay, guys. So, check it out. You can see the pulley system here. There would have been some mechanics, probably not entirely sure. There's boilers. I can see a boiler over there, boiler over there. It would have been running. The boilers would have been running something, maybe the stamp heads or something. There's a ton of scrap down in here. All of this scrap metal, collapsed wood building, whatever it was. These would have housed the boilers, I'm guessing, over here. That's where they said they would be. And I don't know what's left of the stamp machines, but I can see some of the, I don't even know what part they call that, but like almost like the axles that turn around and turn the system. They're all sitting up the top here. I don't see where the stamp heads are. They probably, maybe someone took them out of there. I don't know. Oh. Wow, guys. Wow. Look at the size of this place. It's insane. And then back here as well. It went all the way back here. This thing would have towered over here like a mountain. All right, guys. It is getting close to 6 o'clock. I'm nowhere near off the trail. Unfortunately, it's around about that time that the critters that like to eat people come out. But I've almost seen everything, almost. We have this really cool building here, though, and a couple of things down here. Then we need to find our way back to the trail and get out of here. But check this out. I don't know what this building is, but it's pretty cool. It's still got this chimney standing in place. Nice big brick chimney. I haven't seen any big brick chimneys standing like that, so that's a really cool thing to see. Alright. Oh, look at that. I wonder what that was all about. Big chimney. Big fire in there. Wonder what they were doing. So here is part of that raised rail line that they were talking about. And here is all the lower foundations for that gigantic mill that we saw from up top. And it looks like a massive fire, unfortunately, has burnt a lot of this. You can see all the charred ash and stuff, so I don't know how long ago this all burnt down. It's very unfortunate. I would have loved to have seen what remained before it all burnt down. But look at that gigantic towering, that's literally just the foundations right there. And then you can imagine way up above was the giant building that towered over this valley here. Super cool. And look at this beautiful little shack over here in the distance. All right, guys. Ooh, I think I might have maybe found where the stamps were. Maybe not. Dang it. There's something big here. I'm standing on it. Wow. What are these? These almost look like clutch plates that are all burnt up, but they're all laid on top of each other, sandwiched. It's very crazy. I think maybe I'm looking at the stamp head. Yeah, I think this is part of the stamp head over here. It's not how it should be. It's all blown apart and ripped to pieces. But I think this is what where the stamp head was. Look. I'm pretty sure, guys, this is part of it. This looks kind of familiar. Like there would have been pistons in here. You know, look at the cogs. This would have been turning and pushing. This is like a big wheel gear here, that's circular. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this is part of the crusher stamps. And it would have sit on these concrete foundations originally, but at some point either it burnt or got smashed, fell over, who knows. But it's all in pieces, and you can see this big long piston here. That almost makes me think maybe this is part of the system on top, but I keep seeing these everywhere. I don't know. Look at that craziness over here. All sorts of pulleys and belts and stuff. There's a good chance they had multiple stamp heads out here, but this definitely looks like a stamp head operation right here. I don't know. Check this out, guys. Not entirely sure if this is some sort of water wheel. It looks like it is, but it could be wrong. It almost looks like a water wheel that would have turned the pulley system like an engine. I don't know. If you guys know, comment below. All right, guys, that was Coolidge, Montana, ghost town. Way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Took me literally hours to explore. Man, I'm exhausted. 2 ghost towns in the mountains in one day. I'm ready for sleep, but I have to find a campsite for the night, guys. I haven't figured out where I was going to stay because I didn't know how many things I'd fit in today. Unfortunately, I only fit 2 things in today, whereas I wanted to fit 5 things in today. Depending on where I'm at from my 3rd thing, I may try travel over that way and then find somewhere to stay out that way. We'll see. I need to catch my breath though. I have to still hike out of here. It's after 6 p.m. now. So time is against me, guys, and I still got to drive out of here. And we're way out in the mountains. Okay, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. This was absolutely stunning. Hands down, so far, I think this is my best abandoned ghost town. I think there's a big difference between abandoned ghost towns and ghost towns that are fully stocked and people look after them and stuff like that. You can see some rich history and relics inside those, but I love coming out to these abandoned ones because they're just so wild, and you can get into the nitty and gritty of them and get right in there and see everything, how it was left as it slowly decomposed into nature. Beautiful river, guys, beautiful. Love it out here. I wish I could camp out here tonight, but this is a state park and a state use area only. So we're gonna have to drive out of here and figure something out. There's plenty of campsites out here, but they're all state campsites. I'd have to make a booking. I guess I could online, but I just don't know whether I have the time. I don't have the time to enjoy it, because by the time I get out of here, it's probably gonna be getting dark, maybe. So just gonna see if I can find a free campsite somewhere, because I'm not really gonna have time to enjoy it. If I can get a free site by a river somewhere along here, that would be great. I'd love that. But I'm not gonna put all my I'm not gonna bet everything on that, because A, we don't have time to enjoy it. I have to get up early and get moving again. My time traveling is coming to a close, unfortunately. We only have a few days left, which makes me very sad. All right, guys, so that's it for Coolidge, Montana, ghost town. You know what to do. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and until next time. I just found somebody's reading glasses on the trail. I don't know what to do with those. Maybe I'll take them back to the lot, leave them on the sign. I don't know. Maybe they'll find them if they come back this way. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I should probably take them back to the parking lot. All right, guys. Oh, squirrels. There's so many squirrels out here. I love it. And I haven't run into any bears, so that's great. All right, as we were saying, I keep getting sidetracked by the squirrels, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is Aussie Van Man, and unless I get eaten by a moose, we'll see you later. What's going on here?